Hi guys, welcome back. This song has been stuck in my head this past, month? Now I didn't hear it when it initially came out. It took me a couple of weeks because of Taylor's Speak Now album. I just had to listen to that one, and then maybe like a week later I started getting to this one, and then I had to watch the music video. Then I got into like this deep hole, going to TikTok, watching people recreate her makeup look, and then I saw some people do her outfit. So I challenged myself. One, I want to create her makeup look. That's number one. But I want to use drugstore products. So these are products that I've used before, that I've been testing out, some new launches. And then I was like, let's amp it up a little bit. And let me see if I can do her hair and her outfit. So if you want to see me recreate Olivia Rodrigo's vampire music video, the hair, the makeup, the outfits, continue watching. I just had to do it, guys. I'm not someone that paints my nails, but when I saw Olivia's nails in this like deeper red, I was like, I think I have a nail polish that's pretty close to it. I'll link it down below. It's from Essie, but I think it looks really close. It's getting me excited for cooler weather. I know her album is coming out early September, so as we are slowly entering into the fall months. So I'm looking forward to that, even though we still have another month or so. Obviously, you guys know the title of this video. You wouldn't be watching it unless you clicked on it. I really want to challenge myself and use only drugstore makeup. You've seen some more of my recent videos. Some of these products I am using again. They're newer to me, but I've been really enjoying them. I'm gonna start off with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. This is new this summer. I've been really enjoying it. Again, I haven't been using it for that long, but I love the original, and this to me is just a little bit easier when you have nails. Since the song is called Vampire, and if you are a Twilight lover, you've seen it when it came out. I was definitely one who was really interested in the movie at that time. I remember, I think my friends and I like went midnight or something like that. That was the time where you would go to the movies really late and there would be such a big crowd. So I think we did that for Twilight. Gosh, I'm forgetting what's the sequel to Twilight. I know it. I'm just blanking right now. Let me know down below which team you are. So anyway, since this song is called Vampire, I'm thinking luminous skin. Her skin definitely did look glowy, but not too glowy, and it is perfect for that. I ended up getting two shades. This is the new Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. So I'm going to use a little bit of 29, but mainly 120. So I didn't watch the music video when it first came out. It usually takes me a moment, especially just for new music, for me to watch it. I used to be more on top of it when I was a lot younger and I just had more time. I really like it. Olivia's just so expressive in her music videos, and I know she's an actress, but she's just so willing to not look so pretty, if that makes any sense. She's absolutely gorgeous, but the way she expresses herself, you just feel her emotions. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate that as an artist. And I just overall really enjoyed the look, and it seemed very simple that all of us can achieve, and that honestly most of us already have the products. And I wouldn't be surprised if she's using all Glossier products, because she is the face of Glossier right now. And can I just say, and maybe it's just me, when Glossier first came out, I think I was still like in high school or maybe just starting college. I think it was too expensive for me, but also it only being sold directly on their website. I didn't really like that because at the time I wasn't shopping online too much. I was mainly going in store, so it just didn't interest me. Like I have this one friend who loves Glossier. She only wears Glossier. She's such a Glossier girl. Like the minimal makeup, just a little bit of like a pop on the lips, a little bit on the eyes, but not too much. It wasn't me at the time. Back then, the makeup was more dramatic, more intense, heavy liner, dramatic eyeshadow, cut creases, and minimal makeup wasn't a thing. And Glossier definitely was one of the brands that really started it, or made it at least more popular to the public. I just haven't had the chance to try it out. I have tried their lip balm. My friend who's the Glossier fan, she's the one that got me a like their balm.com, but it was like a birthday flavor. It was really cute, a little gritty. You could definitely see like the shimmer and everything on the lips. It was nice. I think now that my makeup has changed, trends have changed, they've expanded kind of in general like their line. I still remember when the skin tint came out and I was like, who would wear that? That covers nothing. And look at me now, I'm wearing a skin tint. Although I will say, this Maybelline one, if you need more coverage, check this one out. More affordable, you just get more coverage, and it feels like if you don't have perfect skin, it's okay, you know? That was another thing with Glossier. It was so beautiful and you want to be that Glossier girl, but they never showed people with pores or breakouts or anything like that. They were just so perfect looking. So it wasn't really realistic, especially at the time I was a teenager. I think I do want to test out that brand. Let me know down below what are your favorite Glossier products. I'm curious to see what Olivia likes to wear a lot. The star of the show are the lips, then the eyes. So the eyes look very shimmery, a little glittery. So I'm gonna go in with an eyeshadow primer from Ulta, obviously. I know the products I'm gonna use, which are cream products. They may move around since I am going in with eyeliner over it. I do want to make sure this stays put. It was really hard to find pictures of her look. I kept screenshotting photos of her music videos just to get a good sense of what she was wearing on her eyes, because it was really hard to tell. The eyes, I think at least, they pull more silver. So I was going through all of like my one and done eyeshadows, trying to find the perfect look. And I think I'm going to do a combination of 2 products. So we'll get into that. So I'm going to go in with concealer, something light, not too heavy. I noticed her base makeup is pretty minimal. Like I really didn't see much blush or any contour, really any bronzer. So I'm just going to keep the base pretty simple. So the concealer that I just put on is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Concealer. This is another drugstore concealer that I like because of how thin and light it is. I would say it's light to medium coverage. If you need more coverage, I would definitely go in with my other favorite one, which is the Physicians Formula Butter Concealer. Since her base makeup is quite muted and like blended, it's not too structured or chiseled, I'm just going to put on a little bit of bronzer. My new favorite one is the Makeup Revolution Cream Bronzer. I just learned that there are 4 shades in total. So I have light. I definitely can go in with medium, I think. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that. Again, not too much because it doesn't seem like she's wearing a lot, but just to bring back a little warmth and dimension to the face. Subtle, not too much, but it's still there. Her blush is also subtle too. So I was looking for something that was a little more natural looking. So I'm going to go in with the Jason Woo. These are the multi-sticks. So you can use it as a lipstick, blush for your eyes. The shade is in Sugar Cookie. I'm just going to apply a little bit. It's subtle and it's not going to compete with the lips. It's just to set everything in place before we move on to the eyes. I'm going to go in with the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder in Translucent. I'm not going to use too much. I'm going to keep it pretty minimal. And I still want that glow to peek through. It's so weird not to do any contouring on my nose or just something, because I even like to put a little bit of blush or, I don't know, just a little bit of something on the nose. This is how I used to do my makeup years ago when I wouldn't touch my nose at all. Just put a little bit on my brush. Just pat it in. I'm really liking this blush bronzer combo because it's glowy, but it's not going to move around and it's more subtle. If you like that and not so much of like a pop of color, I think that combination is actually really pretty. So I already brushed my brows off camera, but I want to show you guys the product. This is one of my favorite clear brow gels from the drugstore. It's the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Brow Gel. So it's in clear. It has a small brush. Again, since I already did it, there's really not much to do, but just to show you guys. I really love this one. Medium hold. The consistency is very thin. You're not going to have any kind of like white residue. It feels very thin in the hair. It doesn't give you that crunchy brow feel. It feels quite touchable, but it gives you enough hold, at least for my brows, that they stay in place. I'm just gonna keep the brows very simple. Hers didn't look too strong. Again, it's a little more natural looking as far as like the base makeup. So one of my favorite brow gels is from the Ulta Beauty collection. This has a nice fine point and a spoolie on the other side. So I'm just gonna fill them in how I usually do it. I'm just not gonna go too heavy. I feel like this summer I've been really enjoying the music. I don't know if it's because of the Speak Now, Taylor's version album that just came out, or with Olivia's new single and her second album. That's just getting me excited. There's just been some songs that have stood out to me, and then Tori Kelly's album I think just came out. I haven't had the chance to listen to it, but I'm really excited for that. Some of my favorite female artists right now are just coming out with new music and I've just been enjoying it. Her eye look is very fun, very simple. Many of us can do it. I'm going to start off with just a little bit of color to the crease. So I'm going to go in with this Unleashia palette It is the Olive Coral one. I'm gonna go in with this matte shade, top middle, but it's definitely not the focus. It's just adding a little bit of depth. And because my skin's a little bit darker, I'm gonna mix it in with this matte shade here. For the eyes, they're shimmery, a little wet looking, definitely more on the silvery side. I'm gonna use two eyeshadows, starting with the Ulta Beauty Collection Bouncy Cream eyeshadow in Buttercream. This one is so pretty. I love using it over other eyeshadows, but on its own, it's really nice as well. But what I think this one is missing, which is why I'm not using it on its own, is the chunkier glitter pieces. Then to add a little bit more of that chunkier glitter pieces, I'm gonna go in with another Unleashia palette. This one is the All Glitter palette, and I'm gonna use this one right here. Even in the pan, you can see that it's a thicker, and it's more of a glitter. So I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. See that difference from just the Ulta Beauty one and the Ulta Beauty one with the Unleashia one? It just gives a little more impact. And do that to this eye. I love a simple eye look, but it looks like you put way more work into it. Her cat eye is on the smaller side, so not too dramatic, but still noticeable. So I'm gonna use these two products, starting off with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Last, a favorite of mine, but this one's in black. I'm just gonna tight line. And then for my liquid liner, I'm gonna go in with the Jason Wu Beauty one. I gotta remember it's a very small wing. Shake this up a little more. I haven't used this in a while. I had to go over the liner a couple of times. I think it's because it's just getting old. So for mascara, I was kind of playing with some mascaras. This one's new to me. It's the Physicians Formula Lash Illusion Mascara. I just put on one coat on my right eye. It's giving me some length, not really curl. I'm realizing I don't own too many black mascaras, so I think I'm gonna combine it with something else. So that's what two coats looks like. Over it, I'm gonna go in with this one. It's the Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express. I think this one's brownish black. I know it comes in black. I just don't own too many black ones. Yeah, you can tell, especially on the brush. This is a brown black. Since I'm applying it over this black mascara, I don't think it's gonna be as noticeable. This one's giving me more volume. Yeah. That's better. You know what I think the problem with this mascara is the formula is way too wet, so it just makes my lashes droop. So that's two coats. I'm not very impressed with this one. I know I'm doing a breakdown video of all of the Physicians Formula mascaras. I'm not a really big fan of that one. Add these two mascaras, do this one. The other one's just too heavy on my lashes. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlighter because I noticed she has a little bit on the nose, a little bit right here. I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Better Glow. So this is just a champagne liquid highlighter. Tiny bit on the nose right here. What I love about this product is that it looks nice over powder and doesn't break anything down. I'm gonna put a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Just be careful if you get this product because a lot of it comes out, as you can see. I'm thinking since I don't have a drugstore body shimmer, I think I'm gonna use this. I've never done it before, but I don't see why not. Ooh, this is pretty. Why didn't I think of this sooner? I've had this product for months now, and it's so big. This has how much? It has 1.3 fluid ounces, and for a highlighter, it's gonna take you forever to go through this. Ooh, this is perfect because Olivia's legs and just her body so glowy. This is giving me a similar feel. The star of the show has to go to the lips. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. This is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks, and it's so close to my nails. Like the match is so good. This is the color you have to get right because it's not a bright red, it's not a warm red, it's definitely a cooler, deeper red. What's so nice about this packaging, the applicator is very thin. I don't need a lip liner or anything. Just everything is all in one. I don't need to add a gloss to this. And there's not too much product on the applicator, which I really like. So it doesn't get all goopy. And you can just get a really precise lip line. Look how easy that was. I didn't have to dip in again. I am going to do it one more time just for the top part of my lip. You really get the outer corners, connect them perfectly. This product is so good. So I'm just gonna let it dry and we'll be all ready. I'm just gonna add some setting spray to finish the makeup off and then we'll move on to hair. So this one is by Physicians Formula. This is the Better Believe It. Is the nozzle all weird? Oh, there we go. Much better. I was wondering, I just used this in a previous video. I'm like, why does it feel like it's squirting at me? For the hair, it's pretty much just a middle part. It's a loose wave, a little undone. It's not perfect or anything. Has some texture to it. I noticed she kind of goes for that style a lot. So I'm just gonna fix my middle part. See if I can make it a little bit better. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna use some heat protecting spray from Verb. Also, I just realized in this music video, her hair is so long. I thought my hair was long. Her hair is probably like right above her butt. She has such long hair. I didn't realize that. I'm just going in with the Kristen S curler. I'm just going to create very loose waves because the top where her crown is, it's pretty straight. She doesn't get a wave until closer to her ear. So I'm just going to keep that in mind. So when I do a wave like this, one, I'm going to start lower, like here. And then I'm going to keep the ends straight. And I think to make sure that it doesn't look so uniform, I'm going to do every other way. This way I'm going to go inward. And then the next section outward. And I'm not holding it on for very long. Because again, I don't want it to be too defined. And I'm using smaller sections. One side is done. I'm going to do the other side off camera. As you can see, it's looking really good. We're just going to let it cool down and then we'll just use our fingers and kind of just make it a little more loose. I'll be right back. I'm just going to use my fingers. Just loosen them up. Much better. I love this style wave. It's not as popular because nowadays people are more into like bombshell, blowout, lots of volume. But this is really pretty, especially if you have fine hair, thin hair. Really nice. I'm gonna add a little bit of hair oil. So my hair products are not drugstore. I'm just realizing because I don't think Verb is. That Kristen S product is drugstore, so I'll have that link down below. I'm going to go in with a hair oil from Bread. I'm realizing I don't have too many drugstore hair products. So if you have any favorite hair oils from the drugstore, what else? Heat protecting spray. Heat protecting spray that I really like is the Tresemme one. The one that's been super popular for now, I don't know, over a decade. That used to be in everyone's videos. That's still a good one. I used to use that one all the time. I feel like ever since social media and just like discovering other brands, I've been just looking into smaller brands and ones that you can only get online. Now I'm gonna do this side. I don't think I'm gonna go in with a brush. I think just using my hands and the warmth of my hands is good enough. I do have this callus going on, especially since I didn't blow dry my hair. I just air dried it. I try not to use the blow dryer as much in the summertime. You're seeing pieces going in a different direction, that's why. See, even this piece. See the way it's curling, like in? It's because of my natural hair texture. Yeah, this piece is really annoying me. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I think what I might do is flip my hair. Sometimes when I do this, flip my hair this way and kind of go back and forth, it fixes itself. So although this is a middle part, I'm kind of just doing this for now because of what my hair is doing, just the way it's going. But I do want to add a little more texture to it. So if you have texture spray, I would definitely go into that. Kristen S has one where it's in an aerosol. So I'm going to be kind of making my own concoction, but I definitely would have gone with that one. I'll have that link down below. I'll also have the products that I'm actually wearing in my hair today. So I'm going to go in with the, which one should I do first? I think I'll go in with the dry shampoo. Not really focusing on my roots, but the lower half and like the middle part. And then going in with my current favorite wave spray from Day. This is the hibiscus wave spray. Just really focusing it down here. So this is where the waves are. And again, it's going to create that pieciness. Okay, the hair is looking really good. So now moving on to the outfit. I don't have that much room in here, but I want to show you guys the dress I'm wearing. I did buy it last year, so I'm not sure if you can still get it. If you can, I will have it linked down below. I'll also find some other ones, maybe on Depop or just some other retail stores where you can get a similar vibe. So this is the dress. So what I would look for is something strapless, either in white or a very light blush like this one. I'd also look for something with ruffles, some sort of layering, a handkerchief hem like this. I'm really loving this look. I got this dress last year. Haven't had the chance to really wear it that much, but it's so cute and so feminine. I love Olivia's style. And then for shoes, she just wore some silver shoes. I don't really have too many, but these are heels that I just got. And I know in the music video, she's wearing them at first and then she takes them off and she's like running around in the city. So these are from Mango. They have a little butterfly in the front. They're super cute. Hopefully I'll have an excuse to wear them one day. But I think with the dress, the nails, the red lips, the undone waves, I think this look looks pretty close to what she wore in her vampire music video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me creating Olivia Rodrigo's vampire music video. From the makeup, the hair, to the outfit. If you did, like it, subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you guys in another one. Bye!